Another depressing Manchester United game to watch. I'm not even here to moan and rant about everything. It's just too depressing at this point, I feel like. It's just continuing on from last season. You know, we got our high with winning the FA Cup last year, but at the end of the day, Premier League wise and all that, it's just the same thing from last season continuing on. It's not good. It's not good. Casemiro making some pathetic individual errors in that first half. Mainu getting bodied in the midfield. I think overall for Casemiro is one of his worst career games. The worst I've seen Kobe Mainu for a long time as well. Marcus Rashford, I think's probably got something on Ten Hag. I mean, why is Rashford playing the whole game? And yeah, a lot of it's on Ten Hag as well. Certain substitutions that he was making, and certain players that he's starting. Like, why was Rashford even starting that game today? I don't know. Why bring Harry Maguire on when we're 3-0 down? Why is Diallo not starting? Why are you taking Garnacho off instead of Rashford for Diallo when we can have more pace and more urgency on the wings if we have both Garnacho and Diallo? Like, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. It makes plain no sense to me. I think Onana's pretty useless overall as well. He's just continuing to be useless, so he could have done better for the second goal. Honestly, just can't be asked to keep on just coming here and absolutely just ranting about it and, raising my voice, getting angry about it. It's just, I've just had enough of it at this point, to be fair. I've honestly just had enough of it. Mazraoui was shocking today. De Ligt was shocking at the back. Honestly, just everyone was useless today. There's not one player that played well for us. Not one player that played well. Not one player had a good game. Not one player impressed. And the tactics just seem non-existent as well. It's on the manager as much as it's on the players. The decisions that the manager's making are just not good enough. Simple as that. I think a lot of it mostly is on the players. I can't wait for Ugarte to fully get started, though. But Xerxes had chances and he just bottled it in front of goal today. Quite a bit in the second half. I feel like we should have signed another striker in the summer. We should never have sold Fred 2 years ago. Should never have got rid of him. I don't know why. I'm starting to really think we actually should have kept McTominay and we should have sold Casemiro instead. But yeah, that's not what we did. I feel like we actually could have kept McTominay because he can actually give us the odd moment. But yeah, no. Casemiro just useless once again. But it's not even all just on him, though. Not even all just on him. It wasn't at all. So many players were just non-existent today. Garnacho just didn't really do his thing at all. Mazraoui wasn't as good as he was the last few games. And Mainu was pretty shocking in the midfield, getting booked as well. And not good enough at all. It was just, honestly, it was just depressing. It was just a depressing watch, really, and just boring as fuck, to be fair, because it just always happens when we play the Scousers. Like, they always just seem to bottle us. No, not bottle us, batter us. Sorry. They always seem to absolutely batter us, and we never have any response for it at all. It's just getting worse and worse, to be fair. More depressing and depressing and depressing. To watch this Manchester United team, to be fair. Bruno didn't do enough today. And just the subs, just like, why bring Eriksen on? Like, what's Eriksen going to do? Like, just don't get that. I don't even know why Eriksen's still playing for us. I kind of feel like we should have actually done a bit more in the window, to be fair. We probably actually should have done a bit more. Should have signed another striker. We can't score goals to save our lives. We simple as we just simple as not. We can't score goals. Can't score goals. It's just so frustrating. And for the first half an hour of the game, you're thinking, oh, that could actually go either way today. But then that happens. Then that happens. So honestly, 33 minutes in, like, you know, we concede after a tight first half an hour, and then from there it just goes to shit. It just goes to shit. We let our heads drop as soon as we can see the goal, and we let our biggest rivals, these Scouse pricks, get another big 3-0 win over us, absolutely humiliating us. I mean, but to be fair, we mostly humiliated ourselves throughout that game. The players mostly just humiliated themselves. Ten Hag as well. The tactics just seem non-existent, really. There's so many. I mean, the defense, there's just so many holes in it. Like, you know, De Ligt and Martinez for one of the goals, you know, it's like two players on one. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I just don't understand. There's so many holes in the defense, players out of positions. Sometimes your players are too far forward, and you know, and we, you know, there's just holes in the midfield, holes at the back. And yeah, we just can't do anything about it. And why would you do that against, like, annoyingly, a top team in these Scouts pricks? So yeah, like, why are we leaving these many gaps when we know that, you know, they've got players who are real threats to us? I don't know, but yeah, we probably got off a bit lucky as well, because it could have actually been worse. Could have been another 5-0 thrashing at Old Trafford. It could have been 7-0. Like, I just don't know why I watch, to be fair. But yeah, it's just getting worse and worse, to be fair, each season overall, and we just have no response. I mean, Xerxes can get himself actually into some decent positions, but just does nothing. That's a frustrating thing as well. Did the same against Brighton. Did it today. Yeah. Rashford really annoys me, though. Like, I don't even know how he played the whole game. Clearly, he's got something on Ten Hag. Very clearly. That's for another video, though. But yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching.